What's up with it? What's up with it, man? It's the Bronco with the Fro coming at you again with another reaction video. We got Mr. KHABIB 2.0 Khamzat Chimaev. Hey, you got the boy KC. That's what I'm gonna call him. You got the boy KC. And they say he a monster. He done took 2 back-to-back fights on short notice or something like that over there in Abu Dhabi at Fight Island. So, hey, I heard he a monster. He been shaking things up. Let's see how he goes down.
Everybody. do you look at the welterweight division and see anybody that can challenge you right now? I mean, we need to find someone that can slow you down.
Doesn't matter, everybody.
Doesn't matter.
Everybody.
I smash everybody.
Ooh.
That boy yelled. I ain't never seen that. That boy yelled after he knocked him. What weight class this dude? Oh my gosh, he got a stand-up game too? Oh my goodness. This man here. 8 finishes. Oh, I saw that. Dude only got hit 2 times in his previous 2 fights combined, bro. That's different. That's different, bro. But stop the cap. Quit bringing up McGregor, bro. I think McGregor will put the hands on him, bro. That's just me. He fresh out of water. He fresh out of water, bro. He need to fight. He need to fight some contenders first.
Of course, it's easy for me. I'm born from this country. When I was a kid, it was war in my country. Like everybody knows Chechnya. So like before,
bro.
I like to fight in the cage and smash somebody.
He got that LeBron beard.
That's too easy. As you smash somebody, you get money, brother.
Smash and get money. I feel you.
My life is to be champion.
KHABIB 2.0, big
I
KHABIB,
smash and get money, brother.
Or more accurately, Khamzat Chimaev is the stellar prospect that bursted onto the scene, greatly resembling Khabib Nurmagomedov. But the more interesting thing about this is, the Russians that have come into the UFC, the Russians that have exploded in MMA, always seem to be a dominant force in the sport.
Facts.
But more specifically, the ones that hail from
it's
the
different
Caucasus,
over there, bro.
Dagestan, Chechnya, many of the places in that region seem to have
that dude. I
play
with him on UFC. On the game.
Look at Khamzat Chimaev, who comes from
Look at this dude. That's scary, bro.
Sweden in 2011.
That boy.
He uses many of the same techniques that Khabib has popularized, but it's not because he's trying to imitate Khabib. I believe these are the techniques that they all learned. The last time we were ever so big on a prospect this early in their career, after the debut, we are now wondering how
I think he welterweight because they was talking about Usman and stuff.
Was probably Zabit Magomed-Sharipov. There's never been another prospect that we thought after their debut.
Ain't that dude still undefeated?
How they would compete up against, Damian Maia and RDA and some of the most experienced and skilled fighters in the UFC. The guy is only 26 years old, has 8 professional fights.
That man is only 5 years older than me. This looks like a grown man. This man looks like about 35 years old. He is only 5 years older than me, bro.
His entire career, and we already thinking about him as a future title contender, and we've only seen him fight twice in the UFC. Now, breaking down those last 2 fights, again, there's a lot of resemblance.
Oh, he a welterweight. He don't want none of Usman, bro. He don't want none of Usman.
Is 6'2" with a 75-inch reach, fighting at welterweight and sometimes middleweight. And the fact that he's so long does actually add another element to his grappling game that it doesn't for Khabib. This is something Daniel Cormier analyzed about Chimaev's game. He's able to grab onto wrists and grab around opponents a lot easier than Khabib can. Khabib has to really reach in for stuff, while Chimaev just effortlessly does it. And because of that, he's using less energy to execute the same techniques.
So basically, he improved Khabib. That's what you're saying?
And the knee control, as well as sometimes the leg mount position that Khabib takes on opponents. Chimaev does the exact same things. What the Dagestani handcuff is pretty much just reaching around and grabbing onto the wrist of the opponent, right? You're reaching around their back and gripping on the wrist that's furthest to you.
They got their own exclusive secret techniques and stuff. Ground and pound, just smash. That's all they teach is smash. Wrestling bears and stuff and they kids.
Only use one arm, and that one hand is not enough to defend the punches from Chimaev. Also, what this does is it forces the opponent on their side because they can't balance on it, and because Chimaev is pulling that arm around their back, they are forced on their side, and then Chimaev puts top pressure to pin them on the ground. From there, he can use knee control, or he can hook on the closest leg.
Look at all that technique, bro. That's beautiful, bro. From the outside looking in, it just look like they laying on their opponent and just hitting. It goes way deeper than just laying on them, bro.
It's extremely exhausting for the opponent to get out of. There's a total lockdown on them, and they gotta keep exploding and keep moving.
Look at how far his arm cocked back.
It is extremely exhausting for the guy on the bottom to not only hold the weight but also fight on multiple different fronts. Gotta fight off the hand, gotta fight off the Dagestani handcuff, gotta defend the punches at the same time. Try to
so much you gotta defend, so much, bro.
Chimaev as well, get him off of him. While all Chimaev is doing is holding on and putting pressure and punching. So instantly when Chimaev takes down Reese McKee,
and he got a stand-up game,
goes for the Dagestani handcuff and uses it to chain the knee control, trapping McKee to the canvas. Chimaev's knee control, very much like Khabib, is put in between the opponent's
legs. Hey, this dude need to be a coach or something if he know all this information.
Putting the knee pressure on top. From here, Chimaev can do a couple things. He can keep this hook and the Dagestani handcuff as well as riding out with left hands.
That boy Khabib murdered Johnson, Michael Johnson, bro. That was my boy too. I was sad.
Can relieve the tight hook and place his knee on top of McKee's other leg, pinning it down as well, which is going to allow more control of the position for Chimaev to throw.
Look at his face, the face before you. Ooh, that transition
of exploding, because Chimaev has nothing hooked in, right? If he hooks in that leg, McKee cannot explode out of the position as easily, and the reason why he can explode while Chimaev only has the knee pressure and relieves some of the hook is because the only thing that's holding down McKee is just the weight of Chimaev. It's nothing hooking onto him, nothing clinging onto him.
That boy breaking it down like a science, man.
So
this is fight science.
Under that weight, you can shake it off. So he can explode and turn into Chimaev, but Chimaev will easily be able to follow him and settle into half guard or full mount. This Dagestani handcuff and knee control position causes a constant fight between full mount and back mount for McKee. Yep. Which one does he want, right? It's a pick your poison.
It's like on the game, just keep transitioning and transitioning. That's how I be when people don't know how to stand up on UFC. I always take people down on the game. They don't be knowing how to stand up, transition. They block my transition. Side mount, full mount, half guard, side mount, full mount, half guard.
And still not a good position to be in which McKee is not near the kind of grappler that Chimaev is to take that position.
But then again, you gotta think, bro. These not notable fighters that he fighting. It's just fish food.
On the opponent makes any escape.
And if you want to be real, Khabib have fought fish food too. Besides like 4 people on his resume.
An explosive response to not get
besides Conor, besides RDA, Michael Johnson, and Dustin Poirier.
What happens is he tries to sit up against the cage, and Chimaev uses Khabib's leg mount position, wrapping around the legs of the opponent and under them. And this completely eliminates all balance from the opponent.
I see that technique.
Legs are elevated above their hips. Because
trap his legs in between his own legs. That's crazy.
And here we come with the Dagestani handcuff, which locks
that boy Justin Gaethje say he goes try to stay away from the outside of the cage. He say because Khabib try to tackle you to the outside of the cage, bring you up against the cage, bring you down, top your legs. That sound like a good plan though. That boy Justin Gaethje say 4 leg kicks and it's over.
UFC in his debut when he fought John Phillips, Chimaev initiated the fight with a very sneaky double leg. He used a body kick to mask it.
That mother looked like they hurt. It landed hard.
Just use the hands because they're quicker and they punch at the face a lot easier, right? No, he uses a body kick. Phillips tries to counter him and right away.
Boy, who does that? This man did a body kick into a double leg takedown. That's different.
Right after that is he starts to lift his bigger opponent. This is a middleweight.
Bring him to the cage.
He starts lifting him and putting him closer to his corner. Notice how he turns his opponent to the corner and goes straight there. And this is not the only time he's done something like this before.
Bro, you getting ragdolled right now.
To his corner.
That is sad.
Corner is now on the opposite side of the cage. And with Chimaev's loud corner in his ear, it can become very difficult for Phillips to hear advice that he's going to need to defend this monster on top of him, right? Because Chimaev's
corner just be sitting there talking trash.
Yelling out techniques and stuff like that. I mean, he has Reza Madadi in his corner, so you know it's going to be a ruckus.
Man, he ain't finna do me like that. He ain't finna bring me to your corner. Bring me somewhere else. Don't bring me to your corner, bro.
While getting the Dagestani handcuff. But instead of going on top of the opponent and placing pressure on top of them, he hooks his right leg under the closest leg of the opponent. Chimaev is able to deliver the same results like this, but requires way more effort and energy to hold the position, because he is forced to keep lifting his leg backwards just to keep his opponent.
This man needs to be a coach, bro. UFC coach or something. He need to get off this YouTube stuff, go to a gym.
On the opponent, which is far easier to control.
This man got the knowledge down pat.
It is much harder to apply the pressure directly above the opponent in this position, which is essential to hold him down, right? That underhook with the leg naturally forces Chimaev closer to the side of the opponent instead of directly on top. And this reduced pressure can allow the opponent to get up a lot easier, which shows here. Nobody gets up from Chimaev like this. But because of this different position he tried for, it allowed Phillips a fight to get up. And there was a point where you see Chimaev having to release the Dagestani handcuff just to put pressure on Phillips' neck to hold him down. But Chimaev can improvise, man. As it looked like Phillips was going to stand up, Chimaev used this to set up for a guillotine. Notice how both of Phillips'
I want to see how this will work on somebody like Usman or Kobe Covington or Tyron Woodley, on these notable wrestlers.
As he gets up, and the other is around Chimaev.
Because these are bums, you know. Anybody can look good against bums, bro. You seen Ronda Rousey boy got beat up by Derek Brunson the other day.
These techniques from Khamzat Chimaev, and there's much more to look forward to. He's a decent boxer as well. People just know him for his grappling right now, but he definitely has power.
Sure, for them highlights, it looked like he got a good stand
boxer that we're used to seeing from these kind of grapplers. So I cannot wait to see more from him, and hopefully he gets that fight that he's looking for in August.
If you're going to get another bonus tonight, what do you plan to spend it on?
I don't know what I can do.
That must got a cliff lip or something.
I do this not only for me. I do it for everybody I can help. I don't want to be like, you know, Mayweather, like McGregor, like be one guys to show my money, show my course, like something like that.
I respect it.
I want to help the people.
I respect that he a man of the people. Hopefully he stay on that same path, because McGregor used to be a man of the people too, man. But that's it for the video. This dude needs to be a UFC coach or something. Let me know down below, do y'all think Buddy gonna be KHABIB 2.0? Do y'all think, is he really the hype, you know? Or is he gonna get derailed? Is he a pretender? Let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below with the reaction, and I'm out.